I am so traumatized of what I saw. Okay, so if you do not know who I am, my name's Elijah. How you doing? My favorite show in history is none other than SpongeBob SquarePants. You know, the Nickelodeon show about a yellow sponge that likes going jellyfishing, working at the Krusty Krab, and blowing bubbles with his friends? Yeah, that one. Well, let me tell you the story about a DVD that changed my opinion on that show in particular. One day, I was searching through an old DVD box until I found the Lost SpongeBob SquarePants DVD. I was excited. I took the DVD to my room, put the disc in my DVD player, grabbed some popcorn and got ready to watch the DVD. I mean, come on. Let's be real here. Who wouldn't? As you'd usually expect, no big surprise, the Nickelodeon fish came up. But the only things that were different about it was that the fish was blood red, it had bloodshot eyes, there were scars over the fins, and the lips were dark blood red. Also, it was 2D instead of 3D, it was like a still image or something. Oh, and one more thing. When it was on, I could vaguely make out the noise of that girl shrieking at the beginning of the 2007 Avenged Sevenfold song, Scream. Not sure what that was about. After that, it took me to the menu. It was pretty nice to look at. The menu had SpongeBob in a stock image background of Conch Street, which is basically the street Patrick, Squidward and SpongeBob's house was on. There was like a front-facing stock image of SpongeBob and the show's logo, with dark blood red SpongeBob SquarePants font text saying, Lost Episode and everything. The menu only had one option, though. There was just a button that looked like yellow SpongeBob SquarePants font text saying, Play. So, I know what I did next. I pressed the button so I can watch the episode. Worst mistake I've ever made in my life to date. Don't worry, I'll explain why. Immediately after I pressed the play button, a warning came up. No, I'm actually being serious. This actually happened before the episode started playing. Although I might not remember the experience I had with this DVD that good, I could have sworn it said something along the lines of, Warning. The following DVD was made to promote the movie Stephen King's IT, despite not being made by Nickelodeon. If you're seeing this, you will regret watching this DVD, because it contains scenes and / language that might not be suitable for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Ah, crap. I said. The intro played like normal, except when it got to the end, SpongeBob ended up staring directly at the camera instead of playing his nose like a flute. Oh, yeah, also, SpongeBob had bags under bloodshot eyes, and a short but sinister smile. And his clothes looked kinda tattered. Also, he had his most shrunken corneas yet. The title card came up, saying, The Main Perps. I laughed a bit, because there was a pun, like some SpongeBob episodes. Well, a vast majority of the SpongeBob episodes I've already watched, to be exact. The episode began at the Krusty Krab. A customer walked in, the customer was wearing the same clothes SpongeBob wore. Nothing too out of the ordinary. I mean, I don't know why there was a random incidental character wearing SpongeBob's clothes, but again, this wasn't too out of the ordinary. He must be a big fan of SpongeBob like me, I said to myself.
Welcome to the Krusty Krab, sir.
Squidward got thrown off by the SpongeBob attire he had on.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were SpongeBob. How can I take your order?
I'll eat it, Krabby Patty.
The customer said to Squidward. Now, I will say this. This guy wasn't voiced by a SpongeBob SquarePants voice actor I knew, like Tom Kenny or D. Bradley Baker, for example. This guy sounded like he was voiced by Zach Hadel. Like, dog, how's that even possible?
Oh, yeah. Like I haven't heard a customer order that before.
Squidward said.
SpongeBob, get this customer a plain Krabby Patty.
Coming right up.
SpongeBob said. This is where stuff started to go mad off the dome. When SpongeBob opened the patty vault, there was nothing inside. SpongeBob gasped, but it didn't sound cartoony or comical. It sounded like his voice actor, Tom Kenny, was actually witnessing no food in the fridge.
We're out of patties.
SpongeBob yells. SpongeBob later hatched an idea. He peeks his head out of the kitchen window to speak to the customer as his voice fades to a demonic effect.
I'm sorry, we're currently out of patties, so I suppose you'll have to do.
SpongeBob says.
And by the time I get to Sandy, I will be glad to kill you.
That scared the holy cow out of me. SpongeBob had blood dripping out of his black eyes, with red irises and white pupils. He had an unusual-looking mouth full of razor-sharp teeth, and blood was dripping out of his mouth. He had really jacked-up-looking five-fingered hands. He grabbed the customer by the tie and threw him into the kitchen.
I'll be with the order right away, Squidward,
says SpongeBob. Squidward just knew he was gonna get traumatized by what was about to happen in the kitchen.
Please,
said the customer.
Don't kill me. Even if I do get killed, I'll still be revived. Right?
Sorry, customer,
said SpongeBob.
That's too bad. I've got an order to fill. And no, you will not be revived. Want to know why? Because that my victim is against the rules.
SpongeBob, in his demonic state, grabbed his deformed five-fingered hand and inserts it in the customer's stomach. Then, he took it out as the customer screamed in pain. SpongeBob later fried the head of the customer as he screamed even louder. He then chopped off the head of the customer and put it between the two seaweed buns, then put the rest of the ingredients in between. I heard the 1980 AC/DC song Back in Black was playing while this was happening. I had to pause the DVD to go numero uno y dos in the toilet. What? I was having trouble resisting the urge. I had to do something. So, yeah. I later pressed play to continue the episode. After killing the customer, SpongeBob started to speak in his normal voice.
Order you.
Before finishing his sentence, he finds out that everyone in the restaurant left, including Squidward and Mr. Krabs.
Ha, the customers left.
SpongeBob said.
I must have took too long on his order. Oh well, I'll just leave it here for the ratfish to enjoy.
The camera cuts to the floor with Plankton.
S-I-M-E-L-L-Y.
He shouts.
The Krabby Patty is mine. Let's take a look at that secret formula, shall we?
As Plankton takes off the top bun, he finds the deceased customer's head. The camera then pans to Plankton's face for 3 seconds before the screen cut to black, with Plankton screaming. Then the camera zoomed into SpongeBob facing the camera and said in a demonic voice. The credits were the same as every episode, but the background was red instead of yellow. Then the United Plankton Pictures logo came up, but it was different. There was blood dripping out of the sea creature's eyes and the water was blood red. Then the Nickelodeon logo came up, also different. The splat was blood red and in the shape of SpongeBob. The text was, like, the same color as the background and reversed, and there was French text at the bottom of the screen. I paused the episode to translate it using Google Translate on my phone, and the translator said, "Next time, the next Krabby Patty will have YOU in it." After the Nickelodeon logo, it showed nothing but a black screen for 10 seconds, and then it took me back to the menu. I was so traumatized of what the episode had. SpongeBob has no right to put that customer in a Krabby Patty. He said he was gonna come for me and Sandy Cheeks next. I had to take out the DVD, put it back in its case, and I threw it in the trash. I was never able to watch SpongeBob the same way anymore. Or was I? Sigh. I know what? I'ma say it. It just goes to show that you gotta be careful around the DVDs you discover. This is ya boy, Elijah, signing out. Bye now.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9,
11,
12, 13,
14,
15, 16, 17. 18, 19,
20,
21, 22,
20,
24,
25,
26,
27, 28,
29.